Hi Pisces, welcome to May 2017. On May 3rd, Mercury the Messenger moves direct. And this is good news. Communication can flow more easily, and that makes life better. Then on May 10th, there is the full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is your sister sign. That brings the energy and action to your 9th house, which has to do with spirituality, higher education, higher learning, expansion of consciousness, your truth, your wisdom, your beliefs, the law. And it is in harmonious energy flow with your ruling planet, Neptune. Neptune is in Pisces. Transiting Neptune is in Pisces, trining the moon, and Pluto, the ruler of the moon, is sextile the moon and trine the sun. This is positive energy. It can be transformative, it can be incredibly healing, and for you, you may be feeling like, you know you got to get things done, but you just want to be. That you just want to be in the spiritual. You want to be in your creativity. You want to be in your imagination. You want to follow your dreams. And so if there's kind of this back and forth going on between, well, I got this to do and I got to get this done, yet I kind of just want to kick back and dream, meditate, be creative. So I guess balance is the key. Honor both, right? Is take time for your meditations, take time for your creativity, but also get the work done. Get done what needs to get done so you meet your deadlines or responsibilities and what you need to be doing. Now, there's another story going on here in May that was going on in April. And it actually has been going on since last year when Jupiter entered Libra and started squaring Pluto. In May, it was the Libra full moon, in April, it was the Libra full moon on April 11th, where the moon was in Libra with Jupiter opposing the Sun in Aries and Uranus in Aries. Now here in May, all T-squaring by Pluto, the Lord of death and hell. And so he is in harmony with the Scorpio full moon, and both moons this month, the Scorpio full moon and the Gemini new moon, are in great shape themselves. However, there is this other drama going on and outplaying that I want to bring to your attention. I talked a lot about it at the Libra full moon, and you can see that video on my YouTube channel. And so here at the Scorpio full moon, we have Venus at 7 degrees Aries, Pallas Athena, the goddess of wisdom, truth, and the supreme military leader, at 14 degrees Aries, exactly opposing Jupiter in Libra at 14 degrees Libra, all being T-squared by Pluto at 19 degrees Capricorn. There's this battle going on the planet between the light and the dark. Earth has moved into 5th dimension, and so have you. So have all of us. What's happening now is the old energy is playing out. This is an old energy that's being revisited on the planet. It's not a new energy, and it's an energy where certain groups and individuals are being ruthless, insidious, and acting out in barbaric ways. And what's happening is the light is oncoming, and the light that is raising us up into higher dimension is the feminine principle. It is a feminine energy. It is a divine energy. And the goddess wants peace, and it is about peace. However, there are those that are still stuck in the old energy and are refusing to let go of their barbaric ways, and so they're acting out destructively or insidiously. There's many ways to abuse people. It can be psychological, it can be emotional, it can be physical, And so it is a battle going on, because one of the things that's happening is this energy is flushing out an intensity and an urgency with primal basic needs with individuals. Food, shelter, money, sex. And it is creating this sense of urgency that people feel right because they have a need, so therefore they can act out in violent ways. And, so there's a lot of protesting going on the planet, and, it's not progressive. So whenever we are violent or abusive, being disrespectful, and so on, we're not coming from the higher energy. We're in the old energy, the same barbaric energy that was running around during the Roman days when we fed people to the lions for entertainment. This is the same energy. It's just showing up in a new way. It's showing up in a different way, in an insidious way. And so you want to stay out of the fray. You want to stay out of this energy. You want to go around the energy. You want to go over the energy. Don't try to go through it, because there's no reasoning with crazy. There's no reasoning with people that are acting out in, hate talk, hate speech, and are bent on death and hell. There's no reasoning with that. And so you want to stay focused on the wonderful things that are happening with you and your meditations, your creativity, and not get caught up in the negativity that is playing itself out here. It's the last days of it. And so, it is bringing up human rights issues, animal rights issues, women's rights issues, relationship rights issues, the injustices that are happening, and there are ways of going about it, right? So when we want to stand for ourselves or stand for what we want to do it in a progressive way, in a peaceful way, creating the win-win, cooperation, communication, dialogue, and not in violent old ways of the activity that is happening with some groups on the planet. We may see a lot of this spring and summer. We'll just see, how it plays out. There is a lot of protesting going on. We don't always see it here in the States on the media. They don't always show all the protests happening. And there's a way of doing that that is peaceful and demonstrative without being harmful to people or property or life. And so this is an energy that's ongoing, and it's going to be continuing to be happening. Another thing too that's happening is this escalating dissatisfaction is going on the planet. People are really dissatisfied, and so you want to be looking at where you may be feeling dissatisfied or held back, frustrated, blocked, and how are you going about it, getting your needs met? Now, the Scorpio full moon is incredibly healing for you and transformative and supportive. The drama between this powerful, primal basic needs and dissatisfaction is happening in the area of what you love and value, what other people love and value, your money, your resources, other people's resources, and it's being T-squared by Pluto in the area of your goals. And so, if you're feeling challenged in this area, how are you going about taking care of you? How are you going about getting your needs met? I have some fabulous programs on my website available for you that can help you meet your personal needs, build a strong foundation, and so on. These are coaching tools that are available for you to empower yourself and live your best life. The whole intention here is to be your best self and live your best life. And that's going to change day by day depending on how you feel, depending on how you're taking care of yourself. And you can't be in the fight and the negativity and being hateful to any part of life and be living your best life, or being in the light, being in higher dimension. When we're in higher dimension, we want peace, love, prosperity. In the lower energies, that's where the violence is. That's where the negativity is playing out. And there are those individuals who have reincarnated and they're still, they've been barbaric for lifetimes and they're continuing to be barbaric in this life because they don't know another way. And so you, being a very spiritually advanced sign and very aware of the importance of energy and how to work with energy so that you feel good, you feel great, and you're taking advantage of the positive energy that's here for you. The Scorpio full moon is very empowering for you. And Mercury enters Taurus on the 16th, and that can be very grounding for you and empower you to be very clear in your speech, clear in your thoughts, clear in your focus and what you need to accomplish and get done. And then Saturn is forming this gorgeous trine to Uranus. It's exact May 19th through the 25th. And this energy has been around since December. And it is about marrying the past, Saturn, with the future to create a perfect synergy. This energy can empower you to make remarkable things happen in your life. And this can move you up in your work. This energy can help you create more abundance and attract more abundance, right? Because the law of attraction is always matching no matter what's going on in the world. If we're in alignment with receiving, if we're in alignment with abundance, it's going to come to you. And this energy can help you be more abundant, prosperous, money, health, well-being, talent, gifts, and abilities, increasing. And so it is about the new way of doing things. New approaches pay off. You can have great accomplishments in your career. That's where Saturn is, in your achievement in the world. And this, going with the new, being open to the new, it leads to productive and favorable results in the long term because Saturn brings lasting success. And so if you're taking a new approach and you're staying in the love and the light, you're going to find that good things come to you, that prosperity comes to you, that you're using these energies to bring love into your life and light into the world. And that's the way to go, is using new approaches to what you're doing. And if you're feeling dissatisfied or lack, it's time to do things in a new way. The old ways of doing it isn't going to work in the new energy, and you're in the new energy. Now, they're not going to announce it on CNN. By the way, Pisces, you're in fifth dimension. And so you know it because the old ways aren't working. You know it because you might be feeling more creative. You might be feeling more clairaudient, clairvoyant, psychic, intuitive. And that's because as we step up in higher consciousness, higher dimension, it expands consciousness and it taps you into your mighty I am presence, your higher power, which downloads into your physical body greater wisdom, greater truth, greater genius, capacity, and so on. And that's why you want to stay in the light and the positive energy. Don't get swept up in this negativity. Even if you are feeling that, you want to, speak out against the status quo or those that have caused some sort of injustice, do it in a way that is progressive. Do it in a way that is clean, clear, and divine. We don't want to go down into the mud in this ruthless energy that some people are, that's the only way they know. That's what they know. They don't know how to come into the light. They don't know how to lift themselves up. They don't know how to be for love or stand for love. And so you want to keep the focus on you and what you want to do and take advantage of the positive energy that's here for you in May. That is amazing. Now, the sun enters Gemini on May 20th, and there is the Gemini new moon on the 25th. Like the Scorpio moon, the Gemini new moon doesn't have challenging aspects with it. It will have to confront Neptune as it moves off, but it's also trining Jupiter. And so for you, this is a new start in the area of your foundation. And that really is the key for all of us. The stronger your foundation, the more we can deal with the curveballs that the world is throwing at us. The more we can deal with the unexpected that's being hit with us. Uranus is creating this energy. And so this shock and disruption and surprising events that can happen to any of us. And so the way to navigate that is to work on your reserves, your emotional reserves, your physical reserves, your financial reserves, and build a strong foundation. The stronger your foundation, the more you can achieve in the world. The stronger your foundation, the better you're going to feel. And, having a strong foundation also empowers us to be focused, centered, and grounded. Grounding is really important because these energies can pop you out of your body, and then you're not effective, and you're just kind of being pushed around by the energy. So if you notice that's happening, make sure you're taking time for yourself. Make sure you're taking time to meditate. Make sure you're taking time to rest. Eat really well. Drink water. Drink lots of water. Water cleanses us, and it's the purifier. You're a water sign. You know that. Water is sacred. Water is source. Water is the god, the goddess energy. And so do things that empower you. Do things that strengthen you. And if you're confronted with this negativity, just go around it. Go over it. Don't try to go through it. And then you're riding the wave of the energy that's happening in a positive way and getting your needs met. Now, also, May 19th through the 25th, Venus moves up to 19 degrees with Pallas Athena, the goddess, the asteroid goddess of wisdom, truth, supreme military leader, and is exactly squaring Pluto, the lord of death and hell. And so we are going to see, people marching, people demonstrating, women's rights, human rights, relationship rights, financial rights, all of it, is going to be outplayed here in April, May, and so on. And, again, if you're going about it in a progressive way, great, awesome. Speak your truth. Stand for what you believe in. Stand for what's right for you. If you're getting caught up in, the negativity or the bad behavior that certain groups are doing, be aware that you're in the old energy when you do that, and it can take away from your prosperity, because this is happening in your money houses for you. It's happening in the money houses. Your personal resources, Jupiter's in the area of insurance payout, tax payout, royalty payout. Pluto is in the area of the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for. So it's really simple. Stay in the light, stay in love, you'll be prosperous. Get caught up in the negative energy, and you'll notice that it's affecting the financial part of your life, that you may not have as much money as you want, or you may not be attracting the abundance that you want, or the customers, the clients, the promotion that you want. that's a really good incentive, I feel, to stay in the positive energy so that you are feeling uplifted, you're feeling enthusiastic, and you're using these energies to live your best life, be your best self, and achieve great prosperity, because that's what you're here for. You're here to feel great, you're here to live your best life, you're here to have fun and joy, and we can't do that if we're all caught up in the negative news and the negative events and these situations that are playing themselves out right now. So use this energy to create more of what you want, to create the love and the joy in your life, and use your imagination to get away from it, right? It's like follow your dreams. Use your imagination to create a better world, a better place. Like, what if the world was in the age of Aquarius? What if the world was abundant and clean and there was no war? There was only peace and prosperity for everyone. What would that look like if there was no pollution? What would that look like? What would that feel like if we had a world that was beautiful and pristine and loving and supportive of everyone, all walks of life, all lifestyles, all races, and men, women, you know, whatever age, whatever, you know, that we were just supportive of everybody, and everybody got it. Everybody got it, that we're in this giant party and we just want to party. And so for you, it is about following your dreams and using that beautiful imagination, which is one of your supreme gifts, to live your best life and create the prosperity of what you want. Now, Saturn is going to oppose Mars on the 29th, and it is worth mentioning because Mars is the gas pedal and Saturn is the brakes, and when those two collide, it can create some frustration. So if you're feeling frustrated around the 28th, the 29th, the 30th, it's a fast-moving transit. It will pass. And it could be that Saturn is saying, you know, there's something you need to do at work. There's some sort of responsibility. And you may be feeling like, you know, it's Memorial Day weekend here in the States. You know, it's the kickoff of summer in the Northern Hemisphere. You want to be out at the beach. You want to be out playing. You don't want to be working. But Saturn's like, well, you know, you need to get this done. And so be aware that this is going to be, you know, potentially, you know, some sort of frustration, but it's going to pass really fast. Mars moves fast. And then he's out of the way. He's out of the way of Saturn by the 31st, by June 1st, and it blows over. So if there's any kind of fighting going on, you know, between a family member or, you know, a boss at work being difficult, requiring something of you to do before you take off for the holiday weekend or take off for the weekend, wherever you are on the planet, this reading session is for no matter where you live on the planet. And you know, that could be it. There could be, you know, a challenge with a family member being difficult over the holiday weekend here in the States or over that 28th, 29th, 30th time frame. It'll pass. Try to create that win-win, right? We want to be open-minded. We want to listen. It's really important not to be stubborn or judgmental and to be listening. That creates the win-win. That creates positive energy flow. That creates love, harmony, when we listen and are not judgmental. And another thing that's happening too is the North Node enters Leo on May 10th and will be there through November 6, 2018. You are Leo when it comes to your work and service in the world. And so having Leo, having the North Node here, you know, is going to give you over this next 18 months an opportunity to make changes in your work, make changes in your lifestyle so that you are living your best life, so that you are improving your work habits and health habits that make you feel better and feel like life is moving more smoothly for you. And the eclipses are also running here too for you. And so, you know, they're out of the Virgo Pisces, which is good. And now they're in Aquarius and Leo, which empowers you to focus on that dream time, focus on the meditation, working behind the scenes, as well as your dharma, your purpose in the world, and what you've come to do, so that you are living your best life and finding that happy medium between doing and being. So for those of you open for love, anything can happen in these energies. And as the energies move forward into Cancer, it will really activate that area of true love and romance. But anything can happen here as well in May for you in the area of love. It could be someone at a distance. It could be a relationship that is someone you're communicating with over the internet, someone you are connecting with through social media and so on, or maybe a dating app that you're using. Wonderful. For those of you coupled, you know, is this is a time to create that win-win with each other and work out, you know, how it's going between your approach and your partner's approach, your needs versus your partner's needs, and what you can do to create that win-win with each other. Compromise, communication, that is the winning recipe for a successful relationship. And the same for the abundance too. You want to be doing what is in high energy for you so that you're attracting greater abundance. Venus is there, and she's there for you all month in that area of your money and your resources. And so you want to be focused on you so that you are attracting the abundance. Venus is about attraction, attracting abundance. Mars is about going out and getting it. Venus is about attracting it. And so the more you stay focused on you, living your best life, the more the money can find you, the abundance can find you, come to you, which is great. Spiritually, it is off the charts. You are in a very big spiritual cycle, and that's what it's all about, right? Raising the vibration, raising the energy, being in the light, being full of love, and being that example in the world of creativity, love, and light. How is your health? With the North Node in there now, you are going to have this opportunity to work on improving the health, right? The Leo solar eclipse will be there in August, and so it is about creating that life-work balance, right? And for you, it is about making sure you're getting enough time for yourself, getting enough rest, fun, and time for your imagination. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plussing my videos. Pisces, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. So until next time, Pisces, follow your dreams.